How do you think people would perceive you as a person looking at your TikTok?
So there's this bloke here. I don't know if he's doing it, but he's having fun with this.
Oh. My name is Isaac HP. I'm 20 years old and I'm a TikToker, content creator, and a stand-up comedian.
Rest in peace to Princess Diana. Rest in peace, love.
I've been doing TikTok since lockdown started, basically. It was my goal to make a video that gets 1,000 views every day. And when I got 1,000 views, I was like buzzing. I was like, whoa, I felt like I was being watched by the internet, and it was like just 1,000 views. And then I just started, it like kicked me into just really going further with it, you know.
So a lot of people have been calling me a driller recently. And I ain't a driller.
He's not a driller, mate.
Yeah, so mate, fuck off, mate. Fuck off!
The Driller video, that blew up because it resonates with the grime scene.
So a lot of people have been calling me a driller recently. And
It's kind of strange though, because I've got a whole different, I've got people that have been watching my TikToks for ages, and now I've got a lot of these grime fans, that fucking just know this Driller video, and it's so funny, like walking down the street is like a different, it's just different now. It's like I get these fucking lads shouting Driller at me and stuff.
And I ain't a driller. You think I'm a fucking driller? And I ain't a driller.
Do you ever get recognised on the street?
Yeah, every time I go out. Now it is literally every time now.
Is this TikTok?
It's not overwhelming, but it's just it's something that you have to live with. It feels good, but I'm in a very strange position, really. I'll be able to handle it. It's gonna get worse than this.
This is where you write.
Yeah, that's where I write stuff. I try and do art here as well. Like this here. So it's like half an art studio. There's loads of paintings here and stuff. I think you're very talented as a kid. I think you're very creative. And I think a lot of it depends on what happens when you're a kid. There might be somebody in your life, a teacher or somebody that pushed you on because they knew that you'd be good at it or something. So yeah.
Who is that figure for you?
Probably my mum, I think. She let me watch a lot of adult comedy when I was very young. Once oh my God, my mum don't even know this. But I basically faked an illness from primary school for 2 months. And I just watched loads of comedy, videos that she had on videotape. I watched Trigger Happy TV and Red Dwarf, and I was just watching that back to front.
Yep, that's working.
My mum didn't censor anything from me, when it came to art and something that was creative. She didn't want to censor any of it for me because she had that growing up. She had quite a Catholic upbringing, so she didn't want that for me. My mum definitely inspired me, 100%, yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what did your parents do?
So, my mum was a single mum, so she was on benefits, and she worked a little bit, but she obviously found it hard if she wanted to spend time with us. She couldn't really work a full-time job, otherwise I wouldn't have had a mum. And my dad was he worked in a factory, and then he turned into a drug dealer for a lot of time in my life. So, and a drug addict, so it's yeah. When I was young, I was very poor. I grew up poor. like the poorest in the school, I think, pretty much. So it was just like, I had to hide it from a lot of kids. Didn't really have many people around my house or anything, because like we didn't have a TV a lot of the time. We didn't have anything, so anything I wanted to do creatively, I could do, but like other things I couldn't really do. And yeah, kind of made me feel, I think, a little bit different, I feel like. Yeah. So it's like, I've really got to fix a lot of stuff in my family eventually, where like I'm gonna have to really buy like a house for my mum and stuff, and like I really want to do that. So it's like, this isn't a joke. I'm just reminding myself of some stuff that I might forget.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, yeah. I feel okay, yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Do you feel relaxed? Do you feel calm? Do you feel anxious?
I don't feel relaxed, but I feel like, you know,
Cool, alright.
That was just 4 leather sofas. No, I grew up pretty poor as well. We had this thing called a moving TV cabinet. Okay, it was 2 debt collectors. No, I mean, it was always moving about.
I've been doing stand-up since I was about 16 years old. I realised in high school that I wanted to be a comedian, but I didn't tell anyone. I just felt like I'd be judged. I don't think I wasn't 100% confident in myself at that time. I wasn't 100% confident. Comedy was really lonely when I moved to Brighton, because I had a friend group, I had a girlfriend, I had a car, I had it all. And I just gave it all up to do stand-up. I had no friends for like a year. It was hard at first. I don't think they really understood why I was doing it. No, I wasn't self-sustained at all. I was working. I had 2 jobs. I worked in a cafe at Waterstones, but before that I worked in a bleach factory. And it's 3 months of my life that I can't remember. It's in patches, because I was so depressed. And every day I was waking up 5 in the morning to go put some caps on fucking, it wasn't bleach, it was like disinfectant, putting caps on disinfectant. I was so depressed the whole time, ridiculously depressed. But I had to do that for me to really just be like, I don't have to do this. Before lockdown, I was still gigging every day and I wasn't making any money. All my money was going on stand-up. I was like by myself, had no friends, living in my second cousin's loft. And I felt like I was really successful just because I was doing that.
No, like the right hand.
I'm not going to have a conventional life, but I will be a comedian. A very, 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 very good comedian. That's what I ensure.